Hi, I'm Nightshade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter. I have
This is going to be a read for Virgo.
on the bottom of the deck the Hangman.
Virgo.
Look. Virgo.
Yep, and I got page 1. So you got some, and that's weird because when I was just cleansing my cards and going through, I got the Hangman on mine that kept popping out. So
All right.
something tells me somebody needs to face the dark side. Somebody needs to get going. Somebody needs to come out of that Hangman position. You've got everything you need to deal with it. So let's see if that pans out for this reading. This is Virgo. Virgo, y'all.
All right. Let's see. I'm using the Paulina Tarot.
Mine's the Everyday Witch.
So let's see. Oh, first card out. The Tower.
Whoop.
You
And then
need
the
to
Queen of
change your
Fire.
ways. You
Check it
need
out.
to change your ways.
Yeah,
Yes.
this needs to change. You need to do, look at all that
You
red.
need to become that fire queen.
It's time to do. It's time to come out of that Hangman position, and it's time to do some
Yeah,
stuff.
stop hanging around.
Well, it's time to destroy some stuff, is what I'm saying. Or it's time to look at some stuff that's been destroyed. There's 4 wands. All right, I don't know if you're alone in this. Doesn't look like it, because 4 wands.
The
is all
devil.
about.
and
It's time for you
temperance.
to. I mean,
You need
it
to
really
keep a
is.
balance. You need to keep a balance in whatever it is that you're doing. You need to balance it. You need to hold your temper. You need to.
Well, I'm saying the opposite. I'm feeling it from the complete opposite way. I'm feeling like you need to play devil's advocate. I mean, you need
Yes.
to come out and go, you know what, motherfuckers? We got some shit to take care of. I got some stuff to say, and you are not going to push me aside
Yes,
anymore.
but
I've
you
been
have to
keeping my
be
mouth shut a
careful.
long time.
You just have to be careful in how you go about it.
Ooh, something tells me this Fire Queen's about to, blow some shit up.
All right, well, let's see what she's going to blow up.
Doesn't blow up that tower. That's her doing. I think she already did it.
Oh, yes.
Because there's some shit going on underneath the scenes, and I can feel it real strong, and whatever it is pissing me off.
Yeah, it's coming out strong.
You go, Virgo. You're taking on some Fire Queen energy, and it's coming out. I mean, somebody needs to face the dark side here. And if you have to play devil's advocate and bring it out, if you have to be the scapegoat, it's like, look, I'll do it. But I'm not going to be the only one to blame when the shit hits the fan. So let's do it. Let's all go today. Let's all do it today. Let's all drink the Kool-Aid, motherfuckers. She's mad. Virgo's mad. I can absolutely
But you know what?
The sun. Woo! Telling you, I'm
she's
just like,
rejoicing in her anger.
found
in
anger.
her.
Well, anger can make you powerful. Dang, I got the chills. Anger can make you powerful. A lot of people will refuse it, deny it, and that's so weird because when I was doing spirit last night, I do a lot of stuff off camera, whatever. Never mind. I'll just not put that in there. But you've been staunching the flow of blood for a long time.
5 of Pentacles.
You
yes.
have been denying it for a long time, and there's only so much denial of the dark side, hatred, and all that other stuff that people keep putting on you, Virgo. They keep putting it on you. You're the hermit, and they keep putting all this on you, and you've been holding it. You've been nice and quiet in that hermit mode here, and now you're coming out like the Fire Queen. You're about to blow some stuff up. I have a feeling you already did, and you are happy.
It was the beginning of it,
Yes, but this is going to have some long-term ramifications. People are going to be looking at you different, and they better. You're playing the devil's advocate, and I tell you what, it's about time somebody did, because there's some stuff underneath the surface of this situation, and it's like what looks like Kitty right there. Turn that upside down, and look, there's a big, gigantic Black Panther there, and it's red. And you're shining the light. You're shining the light on it. There's only so much people can do to own their way, into the sunshine. A lot of people think, oh, I never get angry. I never get upset. I just don't let people have that effect on me. Well, then you're 1 in 7 billion. Because the rest of us get angry. And you should. There is a time. There is a place for anger. And right now is your time. Right now is your place. You need to set it free. Blow some shit up. Whatever happens, you can't be blamed for everything. Okay, Virgo? You can't be blamed for every single thing that's happening.
But
no matter how much they
people
want to
are
blame
rejoicing in the fact that you're always there. You're the scapegoat. You're the one that always takes the hit.
Yep.
People rejoice in that. They expect you to be there to take it.
Because you haven't said anything. You haven't been saying anything. You've just been taking it. In that hermit mode, in that Virgo place where you are, you'll just take it and it's like, oh, it's water off a duck's back. Well, this was the straw that broke the camel's back this time. I just totally flipped like...
Two of Swords.
So, yeah, there's only so much denial people can do. And there's only so much denial you can do. You need to let it out. I have a feeling that you're like, oh, and you are saying this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg that I have blown off.
Well, Virgo has found that there's power in standing up for themselves, but also they just enjoy it.
Yeah, you should.
It's like the sun came out and
honey.
Shone on them. And
well, I tell you what, nothing is more cleansing than anger. Anger will make you think straight. Love will throw you for a loop. It will cloud your thinking. It will cloud you. When you think you're in love with somebody, before you know it, your life will be, you're 10 sheets to the wind. You're so fucked up. But you get real angry and mad and you start hating people, it will clear away the clouds in no time flat. I love it. There is a reason why people get angry, and this is the reason why.
Didn't the moon just move into Virgo?
Did it?
I believe it did. Maybe. Let me look real quick. I think it
was
did.
A Leo full moon.
It was a Leo full moon. Fur
moon. It was a fur moon.
Here we go. Right, I gotta get the right book here.
If it isn't, then it's about to within the next few hours.
Yeah, no, I think it did at 6:39. What time is it?
This morning?
6:39 this evening. Yeah, it's
this
moving
evening?
into a Virgo.
Well, it's just gone into Virgo.
Yeah, just gone into Virgo moon.
And it's a waning moon. Fresh waning moon. There's 8 cups. What are we looking at, Virgo? So, you are rejoicing in this newfound power. You're like, you labeled me the devil, let me show you. You have no problem. This has been brewing under the surface for a while.
It's far reaching, all right. It is. The consequences to this are far reaching.
They are.
But not only that, you're going to take it further.
I hope so.
Look at these
opposing forces right here. It's like everything that was underneath the surface now is lit up. You've got the sun right next to the moon. And so you've got huge cosmic forces coming in to light up the sky, light up the situation, light up the water, let things come up. I'm not afraid of them. It's kind of like you know what it is already. You're like, I've been living in this shit for so long. I'm not afraid anymore. You guys might be afraid of looking at it. I'm not afraid of looking at it no more. I'm going to see it like it is. I'm tired. I'm taking off my rose-colored glasses.
Yes.
I'm going to have me a glass of wine.
Look at this right here. It's kind of like she has rose-colored glasses on, isn't it?
And I'm taking them off.
Look at that. Oh, how fitting.
I am taking them off. And you're on the move. You're on the move.
Yes.
Like metaphysically, energetically, you're on the move. There's things coming up. There's things being blown up. There's things being brought out. There's this huge, it's like there was a slow bleed somewhere internally. Like it was just like slowly bleed. But it was never.
Yeah, right here.
It was never. There you go. There's your alchemy card. It was never staunched. It was never stopped. It was just a slow bleed. Like you were just being bled dry. Was it money? Among other things?
Yeah.
Because money is just an outward manifestation of a whole lot of other stuff in life. So money is one thing. But it's a physical manifestation of a lack of power, a lack of control, a lack of initiative.
Yeah, it was money. Part of it was money. The Knight of Pentacles.
So now you're taking back that newfound power and going, hey, I know what y'all been taking my money from me. I know y'all been clearing on my bank account. I know y'all been taking this and giving it to so-and-so. I know you've been taking money and giving it to your girlfriend, you sorry son of a bitch.
Yeah, right there.
And I'm about to kick up a fuss like ain't nobody never seen.
All right, give us
That's
some
how we say it
cards.
down south, y'all.
All right. Oh,
But it's like you're
Yes.
finally staunching the flow of blood.
the Six of Pentacles.
Yeah, like you're finally staunching it. You're going, nope, you're not going to bleed me dry no more. You're not going to take my power anymore. You're not going to take what's mine anymore. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
This is an underlying symptom of a big, fat, ugly, festering disease that needs to be brought out into the open. It needs the disinfecting
But it wasn't just
sunlight.
money, it's emotions, it's
Emotions,
feelings.
everything, yes.
Somebody has been sharing not only your money with other people, but their feelings with other people.
That
So
is-
it looks to me
ugh.
like
That's an
your
ultimate betrayal.
Your significant other
Yeah, that's the ultimate betrayal.
has been taking your money to,
Their new girlfriend.
well, to use it for whatever means, but they're also sharing themselves
Yeah.
with someone else.
And this is an
So
ultimate
you
betrayal.
are supporting your other halves, your boyfriends, your husbands, or vice versa. Please remember, readings are fluid. The timing is fluid, and it can be
Fluid.
male or female. Please,
These are general, so just take it. As
but
it is.
we're
A
just.
grain of-
I'm going to say
it
female
with a grain
just to be done with it.
And you are staunching this. These people are no longer going to have your money to play with.
Oh.
These people are no longer going to have your emotions to play
no.
with. There's a Virgo.
Queen of Swords.
Good. There's a Virgo who is standing up. There's a Virgo who is putting people
Hey,
in their
the Queen
place.
of Swords is not somebody you want to mess with.
No, it's not.
She is not somebody you want to mess with. And
No,
right
she'll
now,
slit your throat
you
real
are
quick.
playing the Queen of Swords.
Good. Love it. Yeah. And you can. You got that strength, in case y'all are wondering. Strength. Look at that. We've got a mad Virgo on the table who's
Yes.
taking back some power, standing tall and going, that's okay. I'm a big advocate for all of human emotions. Getting carried away in love is one of my favorite things. But when it comes down to it, I'm telling you, a lot of people will deny it, but there is something to be said for an extreme anger. Taken out on the right people at the right time can be ever so satisfying. It can destroy things that need to be destroyed anyway. You're destroying this illusion, this fantasy land that these people have been living in. Living off you and your emotions
money.
and your money and your all of this.
And make
Your
no
whole life is disposable to these people.
have no doubt about it. Your spouse, male, female, it doesn't matter. They're sharing your money and they're sharing their emotions with someone else.
Yeah, it's the ultimate betrayal. They are emotionally invested in another person. And it was almost like you said, well, I can deal with it if it's just, strippers at the club or whatever. I can deal with it if it's just, I don't know, hookers on the corner. I don't know, however you want to say it. I can deal with that. But all of a sudden, like, it felt like a disgusting emotional betrayal. You know it, you either heard it or witnessed it, or this person has told you as much or whatever it was. And now it's like, I will no longer sit here. I will no longer play nice. You are perfectly fine exercising that authority.
Yes, thank heavens. Because a lot of people can't. So you're out for
And there it
blood,
is again,
so to
anyway.
speak. You're out to make sure that this does not carry on.
There's a Queen of Pentacles. You are taking back your earthly power. You needed to do this. You needed to do this so that it wouldn't, because they were bleeding you dry anyway. But you needed to do this in order for you to have a moment's peace with yourself. Because it was getting to the point where you felt like you were just being bled constantly. Did you just constantly have like a stomach ache? Constantly have something that was just like every night you go to bed, you can't sleep because you have this little pain all the time. That's because of that energetic thing just like leaking out of you and leaking out of you and leaking out of you and leaking out of you. Now you staunch the flow of that. So all that power that was leaving and going into these other people and other situations and all of this, now it's coming back to you. You're building up power. And the way you build up power is just doing that, true, and then you exercise your authority, and then you sit nice and quiet on that throne over there like that Queen of Pentacles, and you let it build up. So you feed yourself instead of letting everybody else eat you.
The Two of Pentacles.
But now you got decisions. You got decisions that you're going to have to make.
Yeah.
I mean, how much more can you take? You're starting to feel better. You're starting to feel less sick. You've staunched the flow of the blood.
Yeah, you're starting to feel better, definitely. But you have to prevent this from happening again.
I think somebody's going to be running from you, actually. I think somebody's going to be running from you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, this is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we want. To come out of this 5 and into the 6s.
Exactly.
To come out of this 5 and into these 6s. Round that Queen of Swords now. See what was 5 over here. Now we got 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. The Star. Strength.
So you can do this, and it looks like you've made up your mind to do it.
Yeah. And you have done it. Whatever it was that you blew up, you were like, woo, I will blow the house up. I will blow the car up. And we'll all go together. I don't care. In that moment of seriously righteous anger, you opened up this whole dirty, deep, ugly secret. Because the emotional betrayal was too much for you. You were able to live, and as long as you felt small, you were able to live with money being given out. But when you finally felt the emotional betrayal of it, that's when you said, oh hell no, you're not going to sit up with somebody and do cutesy pillow talk about how much you don't like me when you're taking my money to give it to somebody else, when you're funding your person on the side. So y'all can go sit up at a nice hotel on my money.
Up here when it was just emotional, when she didn't know, when Virgo did not know all the facts.
Yeah, didn't know all the facts.
But once she learned all the facts, she took action.
The emotional betrayal was strong. Because after emotional betrayal is when you get the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has seen extreme female embarrassment. That's the kind of thing that you went through when you found out what these people were talking about. But how
she wasn't
awful
the first
or whatever.
one to know.
No,
other
of course
people
not.
Knew.
Of course, other people saw it. Of course, and when it finally
dawned
on you,
they liked the other people that saw it. They liked the fact that it was happening to her. You've got some mean
devils
friends
around you, don't you?
You have some mean friends.
You do. That is awful and disgusting.
Yeah.
Are you driving them out of town now? Look at this. That is unbelievable, Virgo. What'd you get yourself into?
Your friends were glad this was happening to you. They weren't your friends.
They just, because they're jealous, because anybody that can do this, powerless people are scared of this one, aren't they? That's why they don't like you. Because people don't like powerful people who don't need their approval. People want you to supplicate. People want you to be at their beck and call. People want you to beg for their approval. And Virgo was like, I don't need to beg for anybody's approval. And then as soon as it got too much, that's when you blew up. And that's when that really righteous anger came in and said, see this dragon? I'm about to light this shit up. I'm about to light this shit up. And this is just the beginning. I have a feeling that, you're about to... Look at that.
Yes.
You're about to turn on some people. I think people are scattering. Woo! I love it, Virgo. Woo! We are friends already, honey.
Well, you don't need friends like that who were
I'll be your friend,
rejoicing
Virgo.
in your
They were
heartache.
rejoicing in your downfall.
Yes.
That is terrible. We got double devils on the table, y'all. Up here, we got the devil down here. And in between, we got them rose-colored glasses and that strong, strong thing. That does speak of betrayal by more than one person. On more than one person's part.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen extreme... This was embarrassing. The shit that was talked about behind your back.
Yeah.
2 swords, 2 pentacles. The shit that people talked about, that dual friendship, that dual bullshit, that two-face bullshit, people doing that to you. They really did.
It's most likely one of Virgo's friends.
Yeah, definitely. It's a two-faced person that knows somebody you've been confiding in. Somebody that
They're
just
the ones that your other half is seeing.
Yep. Somebody that looks like this. And, this is my friend. Please don't tell me it's like a sister or brother or something like that. Ugh, barf.
Someone very close is the one that betrayed you with your other half.
There's a person wearing 2 faces.
Yes.
That knows a lot about you. And they just laughed and laughed, didn't they? When they had their little time alone in their hotel room or at her house, his house, whoever's house. It was like, ha ha, let's get drunk and talk about how stupid Virgo is.
Yes.
Damn. I'm so mad. Ooh, y'all.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
God,
but
Virgo.
you put a stop to it. You put a stop to it all. They're not using your money. They're not using your money anymore.
I have a feeling if you don't already know, you're this close to knowing, and once you do, I think you're gonna this person's gonna be like, oh shit, I better go. This person may be trying to get out of your line of fire.
Definitely, yes. Look at that, and then the devil.
Yeah, with oh my God, Virgo. Oh, you've got him on the run now, Virgo, for heaven's sake.
The 7 of Pentacles.
I love it. Yeah, look at that. Just sit there, honey. Just sit there and let them all try to figure out.
Scatter.
Like roaches when the lights come on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You don't have to do nothing more.
Yeah, you can just watch them scatter.
Yep, at least for the time being. You don't need to do anything more. You've brought everything out into the open. You know the emotional betrayal. Now you need to let these people be. And you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on bringing things back.
Yeah, you need to bring yourself back up.
Bringing your physical. This Queen of Pentacles with that strength.
Yeah, you need to bring yourself out of where you are.
Tower. Yes, because you're in a bad place.
And
it's all super good. Now you've got double towers on the table. See? This whole blow up is okay, but now it's like, oh gosh, what's my next step? Let these people figure their own stuff out. Now you need to concentrate on you.
On you.
You need to figure out what your next step is going to be because you can't go nowhere. Something tells me it's like, everyone's been living on your dime. They've been living on your dime. So what you gonna do? You gonna stay in the same house? You gonna stay in the same city?
You have decisions to make.
Who is this that betrayed you? You've got decisions to make because how close are you to these people? Can you live in the same neighborhood, the same house? You need to do what's best for you so that you can start anew with this Ace of Pentacles.
Yes, you need to do what's best for you now. 9 of Cups.
Yeah, you need to think about you now.
It's all for you now. It's all for you now. You need to make decisions that benefit you.
It doesn't mean that this is all ended and you'll never think about it or whatever again.
No.
But for the time being, now that they're on the run, you've scattered them, you've outed them, they're horrible and disgusting little critters. Let them take care of their own crap, because they're going to turn on each other and they're going to say mean stuff to each other. And you don't want to have anything to do with that. Let them do that to themselves. Now you've got to work on turning this Eight of Swords from... That's a complicated looking card, isn't it? Check it out. She's in there amongst all them swords. You need to turn that Eight of Swords from a prison into protection. You need to take that Eight of Swords and make it into a protective enclosure for yourself, and then work on that Nine of Cups, bringing that Nine of Cups energy in, ushering Nine of Cups in.
The time is yours now to see to your own emotions, to calm down.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to forget about it? No.
No.
Is it going to haunt you? No. You were embarrassed.
Very much so.
And a lot of people saw it. You have a lot to get over. You have a lot to work through so you can get over it.
Yeah. And let these people, I'm telling you, the devil's just about to grab them. Where it grabbed you up here, it's going to grab them down there.
And know that they're not going to be happy.
No, those kind of people are never happy anyway.
Yeah, but the cards show they're not going to be happy. They're going to turn on one another.
Yeah, they're going to turn on one another.
And
good. You'll be able to see it when the leftovers at the lion leaves out there.
Yes. So I don't know. It seems to me it's best that you found out now before you spend any more time and energy on this person.
Something tells me you were pretty much invested in it, though.
Well, yes,
how
of course.
invested you
of
were
course
in
you were.
it. But, you know, better now than a year from now, 6 months from now. It's always better now to face the dark side. It's always better
if it's going to come out, and enough people knew about it that it was going to come out.
It was going to come out either way.
You were not going to get away from this without being hit between the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So
dang, I don't know. Now I'm really interested. Let me pull out these other cards. They're all cleansed and everything. I want to look at like what Virgo's oh, I got a flipped card in here. That's crazy. I want to see what Virgo's looking at in the next, because it is a significant read.
In the future.
And this is the one on the bottom that I was just looking at. Wasn't going to take it. It's a lot. You got a lot.
Yes, you have a lot.
Y'all are intertwined. So y'all are married or common law married. Y'all live together. You know, y'all are entwined in each other's lives. It's going to take some sorting to get y'all out. You're not going nowhere, I don't think. Because before I said I split the deck and I saw an upside down card, that was it, and then it came out again. This ain't going. There's the world, all right? So I don't usually read my cards upside down, but I know what that means. Whereas this is going, this ain't going. You ain't going. You seem to be okay where you are at. Can you make it? Okay, let's see, because now I got Queen of Pentacles. I got the Wheel of Fortune. I got Sun. You're just going to turn the situation around where you're at. I don't see you going nowhere.
No, I don't see.
I see you staying right where you're at and taking absolute control of everything and just going, you know what? This is my space. I'm going to cleanse this shit out. You guys can hit the road, scatter like roaches. I don't care. This is my homestead, my empire, my estate, my whatever. You're not going to make me feel uncomfortable in my home, in my space. This is mine. I ain't going nowhere. You are rooted. Now,
I've come up with the magician 3 times, so I'm going to lay it out.
Yeah, because you're literally changing some stuff.
Yes.
You have got some stuff
Everything's changing
for you.
Everything's going to change in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, you're actually, man, you are super powerful, Virgo. Jeez. But
it was hurtful, it was painful, but you've learned enough from it to know that you've got to move forward right where you're at.
But I kind of have a feeling that you're going to almost challenge yourself. Don't go too far, dang. Don't go too far, because I see you Now we've got triple devils. I'm not going to throw every single thing down, but remember, I can read these in about 3 seconds. It don't take me too long. Because now you're on the tail end of all of these right here, which I'm not going to throw, is this wish card. Which is really good because you got that down here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. But look, you got another devil in here. I'm not going to take every single one of these, but there's that devil. Don't get so wrapped up in what the other people are suffering. Like, it's great to know that your anger is far-reaching and it protects you in the greatest manner, because I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Yes.
Not a lot of witches will say that, but I will. Anger can be your very best friend because it can make people look at you like, whoa, she's crazy. Of course, they're always going to say that to somebody who don't sit down and take their crap. They're always going to label you. You've already been labeled. They're going to turn it on each other. Don't turn this into, I can't move on because I have to know, I have to know, I have to know, I have to seek, I have to find, I have to. Don't tie yourself to these people. Be the devil over them. Don't be the two people on chains down here.
Exactly.
If you want to be the devil over, that's one thing, all right? But don't get wrapped up in the fact that I don't know what they're doing, and I know they're talking about, it's like there's who cares? In actuality, if you stayed in your home, in your bed, with the covers pulled over your head, and you never, ever even went out of your own home, people would still hate you. Not just you, Virgo. That's just how people are.
You need to be your own person now.
Yes.
You need to not worry about what anyone is saying.
Yeah, it's
not
time for you to
worry about
explore
any
that.
further how much you were hurt.
Yes.
You're not going to forget that. It's not going to go away anytime soon.
No, the
we
Queen
know
of
all
Swords
that.
doesn't forget.
You don't need to forget it. No.
No.
But you don't need to live in it.
No. Do not become like one prison over here. Like we said, you need to take this Eight of Swords, and instead of living in a prison with it, you need to make this into protection. That's different than being tied to these people, because you just can't let it go, and you have to know that they're suffering. It's like, believe me, they're going to suffer.
Oh, yes.
Whereas you have the devil up here tying you to this situation. Now they got the devil down there. Wherever they go, Six of Swords, wherever they run to, they're going to run straight into the devil.
And you know what
this is? And it's got plans for them.
Yeah, you know what this is? They were happy as long as it was your money.
Yeah.
And they could laugh about it.
Yeah, because that's all they did.
But when they don't have the money coming from you, and they've got to deal the money out themselves.
Exactly.
She's going to be like, well, aren't you paying for it for once? And he's going to be like, well,
I ain't got no money.
You're the one that's getting the pleasures from me. Why aren't you paying for it?
Oh, typical. You're the one getting laid. How come you can't pay for it?
They're not going to be happy. And you know that without being told.
Without even being told, you already know that, because you know these people.
If you stop and think about your spouse, hasn't he betrayed himself before? Maybe in, like NightShade earlier, he was going out to the clubs, and you accepted that he spent your money that way. But when you found out he's spending your money on one certain person, well...
Ooh, the rose-colored glasses came off real quick, huh? When it was your friend you've known for 25 years. It was wrong when he did
the other.
Yeah, it was.
It was wrong. No matter which route he took, it was wrong. Be glad that you're out from under it.
Exactly. And you will hear later. But right now, look, I mean, can you go for a vacation? Go for a vacation. Even if it's just going to New Orleans and blowing off some smoke.
Or go with families. Go
blowing
visit
off some
family.
Steam. Sorry, blowing off some smoke. You can do that too if you want.
Go visit some family.
Go visit some family. Go do something that's like...
Go do something you've put off because you haven't had the money.
Instead of... Because now you're getting all this... You're not getting anything back.
You're
I
not
can
paying
guarantee
for
you that.
hotel rooms
But you're not paying for these people to go have their little disgusting little thingy. And focus on yourself and not these other people. Later on, okay, just if this is you, Virgo, this fits you, whoever you are. It may not even be a Virgo. I don't know how many people are
Could
going to
be
watch
anybody.
this. Could be
Remember that.
If this is you, then contact us for a reading. And let's see where this goes in the next 6 months. Let's see where you're going to be. Because to me, it looks like your life is taking off. Don't be overlooking opportunities. If you're too worried about these people, you're not going to see what's right in front of you.
And that's why a lot of people don't get to move on from their situations.
Because they're so energetically wrapped up in the past.
They stay wrapped up in it, yes. And you can't stay wrapped up in it.
You took the rose-colored glasses off. Leave them. Leave them to their own demise.
Yes.
And I promise you, in a year or 2 years, whatever, when you hear about it, you'll be like, I knew it. I knew it.
All right.
You know?
We hope this helps the right person. If it resonates with you, it doesn't matter if you're a Virgo or not a Virgo. You'll see this when you're meant to see it. Time is fluid.
It's for
Please
anybody.
remember all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So
For
please
anybody.
like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.